Now, number 5. My number 5 most important thing to upgrade your GMC Denali or whatever super cheap road bike you have. You end up buying your super cheap road bike. A lot of them tend to have a solid axle that just bolts on. And those are great because, I mean, for security reasons, it's a lot harder to steal your bike. However, if you're going to actually take this out on the road and be 30 miles from home and get flat tires and whatnot, because, I mean, that's just what's going to happen, whether it be pinch flat or whatnot, it is really nice to have a quick release axle system. So, I mean, just boom, and then I can pop my tire out. And also, that's a nice thing about these brakes. If I had wider tires, it also has a little release mechanism. Although, I don't even know if you can see that. It's probably out of frame. But, even if you still have old calipers that don't do that, if you have a 25 or a 23 millimeter tire, it'll slide out between the brakes with minimal loosening of the brake. So, or none at all, pretty much. So, but having a quick release axle is super, super, super nice, because then, you know, you just pop your wheel out, fix your flat, and then off you go. It is annoying to carry a crescent wrench or a 15 mil wrench in your back pocket because it doesn't fit in the saddlebag. I did that for a while, but I was really glad to switch over. However, when you, it's not really easy. You can't just buy a quick release axle and just plop it in there. You're going to actually have to take apart the axle and the hub and whatnot, and you know, take the bearings out. So when you do this, you might as well just service the whole hub. You could have a shop do this for you. I don't know how much it's going to be. You're going to have to ask if you do it. Mind you, I did this all myself, so I did this through a bike co-op, so that's just a place that has a whole bunch of tools, and is an open public space. You just pay membership fees to be a member to use it, but it, you know, they just provide all the tools and whatnot that you need to be able to do all this work yourself. So I just serviced the hubs and threw the new axles in there. And, I mean, one, that's, you can learn how to service the hub, which is actually a very good thing, especially on a bike which doesn't have very well sealed hubs, so dirt gets in there, and it's good to service them every once in a while, like once a year, or every 6 months, depending on how gritty and dirty your riding gets. You'll be able to feel it and know. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's quick releases in a nutshell. So, quick release is a nice thing to have on your wheels. So, if you can, get them on there. If not, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just more annoying when you're out there and get a flat. So, that's a great upgrade. Also, just kind of like looks cool on your bike, I guess, if you want to go for that. If you noticed, the kind of theme that I kind of bring up is I kind of wanted my bike to look kind of cool, albeit it's still a GMC and it's taking a beating. You can see paint's missing places and it's getting worn, and I mean, it is kind of dirty right now anyway, but eh. So that's the next tip, and thanks for watching, and I'll come back to you with more.